The Trump administration is rolling back Biden-era environmental regulations. Watch this.
Under the Biden administration, the so-called technology transition rule, which was crazy, forced companies to adopt specific high-cost refrigerants, massively driving up the price of transporting and storing refrigerants and various goods. Many grocery stores and restaurants had no choice but to replace their refrigerators entirely.
Today's actions are saving over $2.4 billion for American families. We're going to see a savings of $800 million, which Americans will be able to see when they go and buy their food.
All right, well, Brian Wesbury, the great one, Brian Wesbury joins me now. Brian, a lot of people thought that Ronald Reagan's great economic policies, supply-side economic policies, which averaged out to about 4 or 5% economic growth during his period, had to do with deregulation. It wasn't just the tax cuts. It was the deregulation that actually spurred the economy. It seems to be happening now.
Absolutely. You know, on Ronald Reagan's first day in office, he gave his inauguration address, turned around, and they had set up a room in the Capitol where he deregulated the oil markets like the first day, first hour he was president, and it changed the world. And since then, regulations have crept back and crept back and crept back. And under the Biden administration, these climate regulations really hurt growth. And so I am so happy to see the president roll these things back. You know, people complain about affordability. And when you look at the cost of all of us complying with government regulations, it's over 7% of GDP. So every dollar we make, we have to spend 7 cents of that just to comply with all these.
And it discourages new startups. The lifeblood of our economy are all the new people who have an idea, little bit of capital, usually borrowed from their family, but they put it to work. I mean, now you're beginning to see it. It does remind me of the beginning of the 1980s.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. The amount of paperwork people have to do, the new refrigeration equipment they have to buy to comply with these crazy, I love the president calling them crazy, these crazy rules slows the economy down. And it frees up entrepreneurs, and we will benefit as an economy
if we can keep the socialists out of the mix. And J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon was talking about that. He says Mamdani's, the mayor of New York's tax plans will hurt New York City. Watch.
People seem to want. They think that somehow being anti-business is going to help a city. It's not. So we all want to pay fair taxes. That's not the point. But a lot of people are paying billions of dollars taxes left. Why do you want that? How does that help the lower paid person in New York? But when they say fair share, what do they mean? I mean, they should give a number and say that's a fair share. So we'll see.
Jamie brings up a great point. This is the rhetoric, the propaganda is that this is for the poor people who are trying to become middle class, the middle class who are trying to become wealthy. You're not going to have those step ladders to success if these tax plans are enacted.
Well, to go back to Reagan, the way we raise all boats is to get the economy
to grow. That was actually JFK who said that, Democrat. So both Reagan and JFK said that.
And they both cut tax rates. And the way you don't raise them, you cut them. I did this comparison. The state of Virginia has 8.8 million people. The city of New York has 8.6 million people, about the same. The whole budget of the state of Virginia is less than $100 billion a year. The budget for New York City is $125 billion a year, 25% more. And then what the city tries to do is then tax the wealthy. And what's happened is so many millionaires and high-income earners and businesses have left that New York City has a $12 billion budget hole. If those businesses and people had not left the state, they would have brought in $12 billion. There would be no budget hole. But what they really need to do is cut the size of government and cut tax rates. And then inequality is a huge issue right now. And it's why so many young people believe in socialism. And I believe that Federal Reserve policy, we tripled the money supply with this quantitative easing. And Kevin Warsh wants to roll it back. And I think that's really important.
So Kevin Warsh could help that problem.
He could definitely help that problem.
You got to leave it at that. Brian Wesbury, great to see you, my friend.
Good to be with you,
Thank you very
David.
much.